Welcome back to Freddy Plus One, episode 3, guys. Episode 3. I've recorded 3 of these now. Actually, I've recorded 4, but I'm only releasing 3. You guys have probably heard about the original second episode in the last episode that you guys will never see. I promise you, you will never see that one. But yeah, episode 3, guys. My plus one for episode 3 is going to be my oldest friend, Roberto. Roberto, I actually met in between the summer of second and third grade. How wild that I've known somebody that long, and that person is still one of my very, very best friends. Roberto and I recorded for a long time. It was a very easy conversation. Well, because I've known the guy for almost 30 years. So this one is a little long, guys, but hanging tight. We get into some crazy topics. We get into a lot of wild topics. We get into cars. We get into Las Vegas. We revealed that we live in Las Vegas this episode. It was something I was trying to avoid the first 2 episodes. Yeah, but whatever. Las Vegas is a big city. Whatever. You guys know where I live now. Las Vegas. Big deal. But again, guys, welcome. Freddy Plus One. I really appreciate anybody who's still listening and keeping track. I promise you this podcast will get better. I'm going to get some good hosts on, or some good co-hosts on here. I promise you that. We'll get some good funny stories. But yeah, Freddy Plus One, episode 3 with my best friend, Roberto. Enjoy, guys. Thank you. All right.
Well, let's start off by saying that Manny, it's still your fault the Niners lost the playoff game because you didn't let Freddie go home.
Dude, that is totally the reason why we lost.
So who do you think is gonna make it? Obviously, you don't want the Rams, but
so I had this conversation with my roommate. I did pick the Rams out of the 2. You know why? Because what the fuck does Ohio mean to me? What the fuck does Cincinnati mean to me? At least LA, I was born there. I found my wife there. It means something to me.
But Joe Burr is ice cold.
I don't know who Joe Burr is. He ain't my homie.
And yesterday was the first day of Chinese New Year. He was an LSU Tiger. He's a Bengal, and it's the year of the Tiger. I mean, the stars are lining up, man.
So be it, but I go Rams. Go Rams. This will probably be released way after Super Bowl, so the Rams won. Hooray!
Hey, Joe Burr.
Burt, you suck. Burt. You lost.
Gucci Burr. Well, it was a disappointing season to say the least.
The whole season sucked. Yeah, the whole season was terrible.
I'm excited though that we might. As a born and raised Vegas person, we might have a shot next year, depending. I don't know, but it's exciting. All these sports coming to town.
Oh yeah, having sports in town is awesome. I don't think I've said on the podcast where we're from, but surprise, we're in Vegas. Yeah. Shout out. I'm sure people would have found out anyway.
What do you think about that new MSG Sphere? Have you looked at it?
I've seen renderings of it. I've drove by it when it was just metal. But I mean, I don't know what it is. I honestly don't know what it is. It's a sphere that displays stuff.
So it's gonna be like a music theater, sort of.
Oh.
So outside it can display any image in the
oh, okay. So you can go inside of it.
Yeah, you can go inside of it. It's like a music hall.
Oh, okay.
But I think it's gonna be big enough to maybe host some basketball games. So if we get a basketball team, it might, be the new home of the basketball team, and they can make the sphere look like a basketball from outside.
That'd be tight. What would our basketball team be named? What do you think it would be named? We have the Knights, the Raiders, and what are the hockey team, the lower league one?
We got the Aces, the Aviators for baseball, and that's
so none of them really. There's no theme here. Everything's random.
Yeah, not really. I mean, I guess Golden Knights was the closest, which still didn't even make sense.
No, not at all. That made 0 sense for Vegas.
I don't know what it should have been.
They should have named it after the guy on Fremont Street. This guy.
Oh, the cowboy?
Yeah, the cowboy.
Yeah.
But what's his name?
I think that guy's in Circa now, inside.
Oh, he's in Circa?
Yeah, they have the old neons and stuff.
Oh, that's tight. So I have to go check that out. I've never been in Circa.
You're not missing anything.
Yeah. Well, I mean, for the people who live here in Vegas, whoever listens, you'll know once you've seen one casino, you've seen it all. It's all the same.
You are literally missing nothing.
Yeah, I went into Resorts World, the new hottest casino here.
Terrible.
It was whatever. It was terrible. Whatever.
So much hype for nothing.
For nothing. All that hype for nothing. There was ads. There was a bunch of hype everywhere, and it was a big letdown.
Well, did you see what the original plan was supposed to be? It was supposed to be like multiple areas based on different parts of the world.
Yeah, and it looks nothing like that. Yeah.
Terrible idea. But
no, it's just another casino, another hotel. I guess it has 4 hotels in one building, but
I think that's what the original plan was. I think right now it's just 2 buildings.
Whatever. It's still nothing crazy.
These Chinese let us down. By the way, Gonji Fa Tai. Happy New Year, Chinese people.
Whatever he said. I don't know what he said.
I work with a lot of Chinese. I got a red envelope.
Oh, that's tight. How much money did it have in it?
$1.
Damn, whack.
I got a Coke.
Shout out Chinese man for buying my man's a Coke.
Should have gave me some Coke, though.
It would have been a way better red envelope.
It would have been a white one.
The contents would have been white.
Yes. So when's last time you smoked weed?
Earlier today.
Oh, damn it. I did it earlier this week, but I quit.
I'm going to quit. I told myself I'm going to quit once I run out, but I bought a big quantity of wax last time I went. So I'm just kind of running through it. And I've been smoking sparingly. I haven't been smoking as much since I told myself I was going to quit. The main reason I am going to quit is it's expensive.
I mean, aside from that, man, I feel like if I have it at home, why wouldn't I smoke it? So I've been trying to just not buy anything, and you know, I'll do it socially if I'm out riding bikes or just out with friends at the bar or something. But man, just to have it at home is smoking like a train nonstop.
No, I was always able to pace myself with that. Maybe because I have to sneak around the house to do it now. I have to hide it from my kids, so I'm sneaking around doing it. I can't just sit on my couch, smoke, play video games as much as I would love to. Can't do that.
That'd be great.
No, but we'll smoke after this. Don't worry.
Let's do it.
But no, I am going to quit mainly to focus on this too. I want to get better equipment. I like the equipment I have right now. I think it's solid.
It's a solid setup.
It is a solid beginner setup, but in the future, you guys heard it here first. We're going to have multicam.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to figure it out because I like this shot we have. It's really funny. This is the 3rd episode, 3rd shot. Like every shot has been different for each podcast.
I mean, you can always invest in like some like iPhone 8s or something to just have set up like at a different angle and stuff like that.
Yeah, I could do that.
I mean, I know it's not ideal, but even I was looking into cameras earlier this year when I was like trying to go into more bike rides and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
There's good cameras that record 4K that just don't have good stabilization. But I mean, if you're going to just have it sitting there, they fucking work great. And
yeah, because I guess I could just use those for the close-up shots, because the 3 shot that I imagine is the shot we have right now. Yeah. I like it. It's just us. And then 1 shot on me, 1 shot on my guest.
Right. So one back here,
1 behind you, 1 behind me.
There's good cameras out there, man. $250, $300, and like I said, stabilization sucks. But if they're gonna be just sitting there, like
they should just be sitting there on a tripod.
And they're 4K, tripod. 4K. They have mic inserts, all that stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into that because, I want a better setup. But news. My roommate's moving out soon, so I'm going to have a spare room. I'm going to turn that into a studio.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to put a table in there, and then I won't have to move things around because setting up the podcast right now is annoying.
You should get a green screen so you can be like in the jungle in France,
in some random places,
in the middle of the ocean.
Every podcast in a different location.
Broadcasting live from the Pacific Atlantic Ocean. Well, there's 2 different oceans, but we're still broadcasting live from there.
Podcasting live from your mom's tits.
Whoa.
Just have some random ladies' cleavage in the background. Yeah. Like that Dave Chappelle skit when he was the tiny Asian man.
Oh, yeah. Man, I wish there was more like sketch comedy shows out. Like, It's never gonna be how it was, man.
Well, nothing's gonna beat Chappelle's Show. When it comes to sketch comedy, nothing's gonna beat Chappelle's Show.
Everyone's just so sensitive now. Like you just gotta always watch what you say. Like earlier today, I was giving my gay coworker a ride to get some food. Right,
Mm-hmm.
we were talking about I don't know when. I was like, man, that's so gay. And then like I thought about it like a minute later. I go, oh my bad, dude. I didn't mean it like that. I go, but this is how I spoke before everyone was woke. Like
Yeah, that's so gay is the phrase I think I miss the most. Calling things gay.
I mean, I'm still gonna call them gay.
Yeah, I do too, but I miss not getting looked at dirty when I was like, that's so gay.
But it is.
Yeah, because we don't mean it as a slight to gay people. Something's just gay. Like,
Yeah, some I mean, maybe get a little flag pin, be like, I support, but you don't support my speech. So,
Yeah. No, well, there you go. Yeah. Well, you guys are hating on us for being not woke. That's gay.
you woke people need a nap.
You woke people, stop being so gay.
Yeah, take a nap. What do I do with my hands?
I don't know. That's why I like holding my microphone. I think it gives me something to do with my hands. And I don't know. I think the sounds better this way, but
a little bit closer.
Yeah.
I say, yeah.
So you hear the difference in the headphones?
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, you're going to sound like Joey Diaz.
Oh, wait, no, I can't even do I'm fat.
I'm fat cocksucker.
I'm fat cocksucker.
That's the extent of my Joey Diaz impression is saying cocksucker.
Like my New Jersey accent is really just saying water, and
water,
coffee. Over there.
Hey, people from the East Coast, learn how to talk.
Yeah, pronounce your words. I can't even speak that clearly, and I pronounce them better than you guys.
Yeah, seriously. And I mumble a lot, and I feel I pronunciate things way better.
We're the original mumble rappers without rapping.
The original mumble talkers.
Yeah.
Put a beat behind me talking. I got a hit single.
That's
like my daughter. Put it down for
you know what I'm saying? So, what are your plans for the next 6 months coming up to the summertime?
For the summertime, I don't have my immediate plans is to make this podcast bigger. Okay. I want to work on this podcast. I've mentioned it in episode 1 and 2 that I want to take this seriously.
Yeah. I
do want to take this seriously. I think with the right people here, I can have something here. And you, my friend Ruby, you've met Ruby. We went out to her karaoke last week. So she
I meet her when we went to the Cat's Meow place?
Yeah, at Cat's Meow. So Ruby is my best friend at work.
Dope place, by the way.
Cat's Meow down on downtown Las Vegas. Dope place.
Hidden gem for sure.
But they need a better music selection when it comes to their karaoke.
It wasn't bad. I mean,
it wasn't bad, but it wasn't what you'd expect at a karaoke.
I mean, I've been to other karaoke places. I mean, not too recently, but their music selection was terrible compared to that.
Maybe because I've only been to the Asian karaoke rooms and they have a book this thick of song selections.
I wanted to check out that one at the Palazzo. I forgot what it's called, but it's like a little club themed karaoke.
I've heard of it. I've read on it a little bit when we went to Cat's Meow.
But I saw an Instagram go there, and 3 tacos were $35.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah, and they were tiny, bro. Tacos Mexico tiny.
That's ridiculous. So $10 a taco, that's crazy.
Just about.
But then that's what people pay for on the strip, man. If you're on the strip, that's what you're gonna pay.
Yeah, but for tacos, I mean,
for anything, dude.
We're Mexican. We will never pay $10 for a taco.
I will never pay $10 for a taco.
I will pay $10 for 10 tacos.
For maybe 5 tacos. Yeah. Depending where I'm at. 5 tacos.
Yeah, it depends on the meat for sure. Because
if you are ever in Las Vegas, my favorite taco place is a truck on Vegas and Decatur. Felipe's, shout out Felipe's. You're my favorite taco truck. They are the best. They make their tortillas by hand. Right. And they recently upped their price though, which I am a little salty about. $2.50 a taco is a little outrageous.
Have you ever tried birria ramen?
No.
How do you feel about?
I'm very skeptical about birria ramen. I am picky with my birria to begin with.
Okay.
I make a solid birria here at my house.
Okay.
So for me to go somewhere and then just put it in a maruchan, I don't know, man.
Well, because I used to drive by this truck by my house that I thought it was Vatos Tacos. And I was like, I'm not going to no place called Vatos Tacos.
I'd go to Vatos Tacos.
I thought it was just a bunch of white people calling a place Vatos Tacos.
Okay.
And then I found their Instagram. It's Vito's Tacos, by the way. It looks really good. And they have all their food is birria, but their birria ramen looks really good. I want to try it. It's definitely on my list this weekend.
So my whole thing with it, is it just birria with ramen noodles in it? Or is it like ramen broth and everything with birria meat in it? Like,
I will let you know this Friday or Saturday when I try it out because they're
cool.
going to be by my
and
house.
you're going to come back and give us an update here on the podcast.
Yeah, because, I mean, I'm not huge on ramen in the first place, but
I love ramen.
It's wintertime. I can mess with some soups type of
Ramen
right
Sora, shout out. I need sponsorships. I'll rock your shirt on the podcast.
And give me a mug of the soup.
Oh, dude, Ramen Sora.
PT's mug full of broth.
Dude, yeah.
Smash that out.
Fire. Yeah, if you guys are ever here in Las Vegas, Ramen Sora is my ramen spot. Felipe's Tacos are my taco spot. And that's all you'll get out of me. I don't want to tell you anything else.
Don't ask me no suggestions for food. I eat fast food every day.
Oh, man. Well, yeah, I eat a lot too. But no, there are some places that if you're not from here, stay the fuck away. I don't want you ruining my spots.
Yeah, once it get hot out here, it's like a mob scene.
Going anywhere. Yeah. Well, going anywhere here when it's hot sucks. Like, it gets played out super fast. And then the food quality changes always so fast.
So quick.
Like, there's been so many places that I used to love and then got popular. And now the food is shit. There is one, probably the most famous truck here in Vegas. I won't name him because I don't want to slam him, but it'll be easy.
Fuku Burger.
Yeah, I wasn't going to say him, but yeah. But Fuku Burger is a perfect example, man.
I'll name you guys all day. Fuku Burger.
Fuku Burger was amazing when we first started going.
It was.
When it was just a truck, the food was always on point.
The homies used to make it.
Yeah, back when.
With love.
Yeah, it felt like that way. It was like, it was more of a hang with people cooking, you know?
For sure.
And it was dope then. And then once they got their restaurant, I tried taking Natalie to the restaurant for the first time.
Trash.
Dude.
Trash.
Like, maybe, I don't know. I guess it's because the same cooks aren't there. Obviously, it's a whole different staff, whole different vibe. But my katsu burger was like half raw on the inside.
I mean, you got to think they're probably buying their food in way bigger bulk, so it's probably less quality instead of them handpicking smaller batches of better quality meats. That's what always happens when you get big, you know. You gotta pinch the pennies, but.
Well, this was at the location on the strip. So I'm thinking that's not a good location because I went to the location off strip, the one on the
south side.
On the south side.
Yeah.
That was good. That was really good. But maybe there's more quality control there. The owner's there.
Yeah,
you know?
that's true.
So the quality control is a lot higher over there. To whereas when you're on the strip, he's probably not there all the time. It was just some punk teenager working there. It was dead when I went in. Dead. 0 people, dude. 0 people except for me and Natalie. I walk in, get my katsu burger, and it's pink on the inside. Bro, I know you weren't rushing. There was nobody in there. You could have left my chicken in the fryer a little longer.
Pink chicken, guys. Delicious.
Nah, not delicious. Like, dude, I took one bite and then Natalie was like, this is the place you're raving about all the time? And I was like, no, I promise you it's different. And I haven't, since then, she hasn't wanted to try Fuku Burger.
Dude, when I worked at the strip club, we used to have this one cook. I'll retract his name, but
shout out Todd. I don't know his name.
But like, he's a cool guy. I mean, I was cool because I didn't want to fucking get shot in case he fucking went mad and shot everyone in the building. But
ooh, shout out Raul.
But the funny joke was that we had a chicken sandwich special, and I would ask the customers, "Would you like that well done?" Because so many times he would bring the chicken breast half cooked, half frozen. So it became a habit to just ask people, like, jokingly, like, "Do you want that well done?"
Yeah. I would have just started writing it on every chicken ticket. Well done.
It was crazy, man. Like, literally, like, he would put the chicken, it's frozen from the freezer. he would put it on the grill for like 2 minutes.
That's so ridiculous,
And
dude.
it was chicken breast. It wasn't like that like pre
Fillets.
yeah, well it didn't have like the grill marks made before it
Yeah.
or anything like that. It was like real fresh chicken breast.
Raw ass
And,
chicken.
yeah. So well order chicken well done for sure. If you
Well,
ever go to Rhino.
I don't know. I would
Shout out Peppermint Hippo though. No more Rhino
peppermint hippo.
coming up.
Yeah. I don't think I would ever eat food at a strip club.
Bro, surprisingly, I mean, depends on the cooks, but they do make good food. I mean, at least for me as an employee, it was good.
Because they know you.
Yeah, that could
The
make a
food they're
big
serving
difference.
these thirsty dudes inside the strip club, I don't know. I don't trust it.
I mean, it's mostly finger food, fried food, whatnot, you know.
Well, yeah, chicken should be fried food, and you just told me it comes out pink half the time.
Yeah, but I'm like chicken fingers and stuff like that, you know.
I don't know, man. I couldn't trust it. I don't want my food anywhere near. Oh no. Well, I guess you worked at a topless club. I was gonna say I don't want food near where my coochie is right next to me.
I
You know.
mean, those girls are still grabbing their coochie and scratching it.
Oh yeah, dude. What is the dirtiest thing you've seen in a strip club?
Dirtiest or nastiest? Because
Dirtiest, like grossest.
Grossest.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't personally see it. It was like right at the end of the morning shift, right when I was going into my day shift. But it was one of my good friend's girlfriends has a stripper there, and some guy was getting a VIP dance, and he just pulled his pants down and shit diarrhea all over the booth.
Oh man.
And well, the funny part is like the porter that was gonna clean it looked at the time. He's like, "Time to clock out." And then
That's right.
and the porter that was on my shift. I mean, imagine you're not even clocked into work, and you know you got to deal with some diarrhea all over the.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
insane.
even clocked in, man. I'm going home.
No. I have a point system at my job. I would have looked at that and been like, "Sorry, I'm taking a point. Bye."
I'm like, I get paid well, not that well.
No. I don't think any tips in the world would make up for cleaning shit like that.
Imagine people, nurses and stuff, man, that they got to do that every day, pretty much.
Oh, I know. But as a nurse, you're prepared for that. As a nurse, that's part of the job. As porter at a strip club.
Do you remember back then when Edgar lived with Alex, our homie Edgar? He used to live with this girl Alex.
Yeah.
So one time Claire was over there, and she said, as a nurse, the only Spanish she learned was "Te cagaste." that was her first Spanish words. "Te cagaste."
Te cagaste?
Did you shit yourself?
That's hilarious. That's all you need to know as a nurse, I guess. Te cagaste? No?
All right. You're good.
On my way.
Yeah.
Bye.
That's terrible to have to learn that just in general.
Yeah, if that's your first phrase as a language, did you shit yourself?
Did you shit yourself?
No, I'm on my way.
I'm about to shit myself.
What's the freakiest thing you've ever seen a stripper do? Because I know the rules are strict.
If you got money, there's no rules.
Okay.
If you got
Fair
money,
enough.
There's no rules.
Fair enough.
I guess it would be there was a little inside area between the cashier, the DJ booth, and the bar I worked at, and the DJ would just sneak strippers in through his booth into the camera room in the cashier area, and then they would just, do stuff to each other while we just watch.
That's tight.
It was.
Hey, you want to watch?
It was, but remember, I work day shift, so these girls are like the D squad.
Damn, the D squad. I was gonna say C. I was gonna be nice.
No, maybe the F squad.
The fuck out of here, squad.
Yeah, like some of those girls really needed to hang the heels up. They were like almost 50, probably. Just
Did they get good customers? Like the older strippers? I'm sure they had like regulars though, right? For them to keep stripping.
yeah, but it wasn't really like them getting dances from customers. It was mostly like the customers are the regulars, and they develop kind of like a friendship thing. So it's just like the girls are just getting free beers, and instead of them having to waste money on paying for drinks all day, they just have their regulars just buy them beers all day and whatnot. So it was more like I'm not making money, but I'm not wasting money type of thing. And hopefully I get lucky once today and maybe go into VIP, which maybe it was probably like once a month for some of those girls.
Damn, that's sad.
Yeah, it's a sad place.
Yeah, strip clubs are very sad.
Well, I haven't been back since after the pandemic. I'm curious to see how that runs now with like the mask.
I'd be very curious too. I'd be very curious because, like, how are you gonna tell me like a full nude one? Are these girls really walking around full nude with a mask on?
Yeah, I believe so.
So I can't get COVID from the vagina.
Mm, I don't know if Dr. Fauci has run some tests yet, but we'll definitely gotta hit him up and ask him.
Dr. Fauci, let's run some tests. I gotta volunteer. Can we get COVID from the vagina?
I'm gonna say yes.
Let's find out.
Anything is COVID nowadays.
We'll find some girl with COVID.
If you have a headache, you get COVID. You have COVID.
That is the annoying thing about COVID. Every symptom is something else. I can't have sniffles without people thinking I have COVID at work.
My coworker, he was stuck in the Philippines an extra 3 weeks because he had a cough, was testing negative. But if you cough one time in the airport, you're not getting on the plane.
That sucks. Like, I have a smoker's cough.
Yeah.
Like, I'll just, like, from years of smoking, like, I cough sometimes. I'll just cough. And then now I start randomly coughing. People think I have COVID. I can't just, and at work, I can't just be like, no, I smoked a bunch of weed today.
Right. Dude, well, when I had COVID, I was literally sick maybe a day and a half. Like, had a little bit of sniffles Thursday, called out on a Friday just because like I had like a headache and I was like, I'm just going to stay home just in case, you know, it's like Friday, who cares? Mm-hmm. Saturday morning, felt still sick, then felt good at night. So Sunday comes around, feel great, 100%. I go get food, go get myself a little bottle of tequila. I open it up, don't smell anything. I'm like, oh no. I grab a bottle of alcohol, like 91% isopropyl alcohol, put it onto my nostril, nothing. I was like, I have the vids.
That's crazy. The loss of smell and loss of taste are the only two COVID symptoms I did not have.
Dude, I can deal with the loss of smell. The loss of taste was the worst because I wasn't sick. So I was trying to eat like normal and I couldn't taste anything.
That sounds shitty, dude.
Like the smell was whatever. I was like, I probably stink right now. I don't even know. But
I would want, if anything, I would want the loss of taste. I would want the loss of taste.
No.
Hear me out. Hear me out. I would use that loss of taste as a jumpstart on a diet. I would use it because then I can just eat stuff and I know I would trick my mind into saying, this is nutrition, this is not food. And then from there on, I think I could trick myself into keep going that way.
Well, you know what the shitty part was? I think I could have done it too if it wasn't for you're fucking stuck at home, bored out of your mind. Like all your brain wants to do is do something. And it's eat, you know, like
you just munch on stuff. Yeah. Well, no, see my whole thing when I had COVID, I've had COVID 3 times now, dude.
No
three
way.
times, twice when I was unvaccinated, once while vaxxed. So
like you were getting tested and you were positive or you just thought you had
no,
it?
The first one I'm 100% positive I had COVID. I didn't test for it. It was right at the end of 2019, beginning of 2020 when COVID was very, very new. And like, but I was dying at work, bro. Like I had headaches. I had every COVID symptom except for, again, the loss of smell and loss of taste. I would go to work, bro, with Dayquil in my jacket. I would sneak away and start swigging Dayquil during work, bro. Like, it was bad. And I'm dealing with people at work.
Right.
Like I'm dealing with people, like lots of people, international people too. I'm sure one of you Chinese people that I was helping gave me COVID. Like I'm sure of it.
Gonji Fatai again, guys.
Jinjaga again, guys.
Dude, well, I think I mean, you've seen how many people I was around during the whole pandemic, bro. Hundreds and hundreds of people.
Yeah, seriously.
Sharing blunts, sharing drinks, like
all of it.
And I think I might have had COVID September 2020. Mm-hmm. But I mean, the only reason I think that is because I was dating this girl that was a gym rat. And that whole week, me and her didn't feel like getting out of bed at all. So it's like for her not to go to the gym, I was like, all right, something's wrong. But I never felt sick. I never felt anything. I just felt like no motivation. But that was at the peak of COVID. Well, right after the peak, I guess, you know.
No, the third time was the only time I didn't feel sick. That was the only time I didn't feel sick. The first time I felt like dying. The second time, the body pain was insufferable, dude. And the respiration problems hit me really hard the second time, bro. My flight of stairs, I would get winded going up the stairs. It's not a big flight of stairs upstairs. I would get to the top and start like, and like that's when I knew something was wrong. That's when I knew something was wrong.
I had body aches, but I think it's just because I was stuck in my room and all I have is a bed in there. So
just to lay in there, yeah.
So I think that's mostly where my body aches came from. Like,
yeah.
I wasn't even out riding bikes or anything. It was middle of December. It was freezing cold. I was like, at least I could try to do that. But I think I was just in bed so long periods at a time that I was just getting body aches. But
no, I moved around the house. Like I went upstairs, downstairs, because each time we had COVID, the whole house had COVID. Oh, yeah. Everybody had COVID. Well, like, so we were roaming around. The house was the quarantine. I didn't have to stay in one specific room, right? So I was able to go downstairs, go to the backyard, I was doing stuff. It's just my body hurt, bro. Like nothing would help. I would take ibuprofen, I would take Tylenol, I would smoke. Nothing would help. Oh, and that sucked too. I would smoke and not get high and just sit there in pain.
I feel like smoking is what made me not get sick from COVID. I feel like your lungs are so hot, you're killing the COVID in your lungs.
There's you're laughing, but there's actually science saying that now, dude. If you look it up on the news, pull out your phone, cannabis use is like helping COVID.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, you're burning the COVID in your lungs with all that hot smoke. It makes perfect sense,
Yeah, that's why I never put ice in my bong. Lies. I like ice in my bongs.
I like blunts. I still love blunts.
Oh yeah, yeah. Though that is still my favorite way to smoke.
That's why weed was expensive for me, because even I'm rolling like those mini swishers. I mean, you
still put a whole gram in a mini swisher.
I don't.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, just because I was like, I can roll like 3 of these for the day and spend like 2 grams of it, or almost 3 grams. But like I wasn't like stuffing them like crazy.
No, when I did smoke flowers, I would need to have my blunt stuffed. When I personally rolled them, it was like an OCD thing. I needed to have them stuffed. I needed to see the paper barely touching each other. Needed it.
I don't know how to roll backwards, but I do want to try those Swisher leaves.
Oh, see, I've been out of the smoking flower game in a while. I've never seen Swisher leaves.
Dude, it's like 2 months old now.
2 months old. Dang.
But I've tried rolling backwoods so many times.
I've never rolled a backwood.
Epic failure. They smoke really good. But
I've smoked them. I've never rolled one.
But you literally need to invest like an eighth per backwood to roll a good one.
See, now I'm good. See, because then I would use about 4 or 5 grams. If you're telling me I need an eighth.
Well, that's why, because like how you roll it is like this fat probably.
Oh, okay. Because it's ridiculous.
I still want to try Thai stick.
Oh, we should invest in that before we fully stop smoking.
I'm down. I think I can.
We should.
My new coworker just left Jardine, like to work at my shop.
Oh, damn.
So he's still plugged in. I mean, he was doing like accounting and all that stuff for him, so he didn't leave like in bad terms and all that stuff. So I'll ask him for a discount.
Hell yeah, that's what's up. Shout out dispensaries in Vegas. We need sponsors.
Don't shout out dispensaries. Too expensive. Black market all the way, guys.
See, that's where we differ.
Support your local drug dealer.
No. Support your dispensaries. I love the dispensaries.
What is your reasoning?
Because it's convenient. I don't have to deal with shady people. I never have to say, hey, I'm here, and wait for a guy to show up an hour later. Never.
Well, we know who you're talking about, but the person I deal with the most.
Who I'm talking about? You mean every drug dealer ever?
Not mine.
Lies. I've gone through your drug dealer and waited outside his house for like 30 minutes.
Well, that drug dealer supplies my actual drug dealer.
Well, still, I'm just saying, I've had to wait in ridiculous situations way too long to where I don't mind paying an extra $2 for what I want. Man, $5, literally. The difference that I'm getting between going black market and going to the dispensary is $5.
You know what really irks me about dispensaries is like sometimes I'll buy like, well, because to me, I'm spending, in my opinion, half the price for double the quality when I'm picking up from my dealer. But
there's a difference in us too then, because you are smoking primarily weed, flowers. I'm smoking wax. I'm only smoking shatter. That's all I smoke now. or occasional butter or sugar.
Do you like cartridges?
No,
I'm indifferent about them. Like they hit me like
for a little bit.
for the first day, and then the next day is just like habit of just wanting to keep smoking.
That's
But,
why
yeah.
I feel the exact same way. I don't like carts.
Yeah.
I can hit. I can go through a half gram cart a day, and ask myself where did it go, because I know I don't feel I smoked half a gram worth of concentrate.
I mean, right before Christmas, I bought 4 cartridges, and I went through those probably within maybe a week and a half or so, maybe less. But dude, it was
How
just
big are the cartridges?
1 gram.
Okay,
But dude, I mean, I feel like I was just smoking
4
out of
grams a
habit.
week. See, yeah, that's crazy.
And I was just smoking out of habit. It was just to keep smoking. Like I could be smoking hookah and probably been just as happy. It's just like habit of smoking,
Yeah.
not even of getting high.
See, that's crazy, because when it comes to shatter, I maybe smoke a gram and a half a week. That's it.
That's pretty conservative.
That is, I feel it's conservative. I feel
We-
so. Some people say it isn't, but I think it is.
I stopped messing with wax mostly because I got my little wax rig, but I feel like I can never get the temperature the right way. So either my lungs are just out of this world burning, or
Yeah.
I'm just wasting the wax.
Yeah, I don't have a rig either. Shout out Yocan. I need sponsorships.
Yeah. Give me a Yocan also.
No, my Yocan is amazing. This is my third Yocan, and it's only my third because I've messed up the other two or lost it.
Well, I did have that Yocan torch. That's the bong attachment.
And how dope is that thing? I thought that thing was dope.
I think it's dope too, but then like sometimes I feel like it's not burning it correctly. Like I don't know, man. Just because I have so many friends that like dab, that are like dab connoisseurs, and when I take dabs from them, it's like perfect temperature, everything like perfect. And I feel like
See,
until
that's how
I can figure
Edgar
that out-
was.
dude. Like my buddy, he carries his backpack, his rig backpack when we
Mhm.
ride bikes, and then his baby up front, and he literally only lets like his close homies hit it, me every once in a while. But dude, he has like the temperature gun, like all this crazy shit.
Yeah, I remember the first time I saw somebody setting up a dab, I was like, "Are we doing meth? What the fuck is going on?"
Bro, the first time I dabbed was when Edgar lived in LA.
That was the first time I dabbed
And
too.
then I asked him, I go, so what's this feel like? And he says, imagine smoking a blunt in one hit. And it really was. I mean, at that time.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Edgar was my first dab as well. Dude, I remember I was in his apartment. He set me up. He's like, "You're gonna probably want to take a little hit," and I was like, "Nah." I was like, "Load me up with whatever you're hitting, Edgar. I'm not a bitch."
Yeah.
He's like, "Are you sure?" I was like, "Yeah." So he sets me up. He does his thing with the heat, heats it up, and burns it for me. All I have to do is put my mouth on the bong and rip it. I start ripping it, and then as soon as I see all the smoke fill up the bong and he starts clearing it, I know I made a mistake. Like, I inhaled the rest of it. I immediately sat my ass down. Like, it sat me down, dude. I hit it. I was standing. I had to sit down for like 5 seconds. I coughed, and then I remember looking at Edgar and saying, "Set me up another one."
Do you mess with edibles at all?
Edibles, no. And the reason I don't is because they don't affect me.
That's how I feel.
They don't
I
affect
mean,
me.
the time, honestly, the edibles that have kind of hit me are homemade ones.
I've only had edibles hit me twice. Once was homemade.
Yeah. I mean, remember that syrup I had when we went to the comedy show?
Yeah,
That kind of hit me, but my homie made that at home. I didn't go buy that. Like,
I smoked a lot that day, so I don't know
I
if
did
it hit
too.
me or not.
and I drank. It was a combination of a bunch
Yeah,
of
no.
stuff.
So I smoked a lot, so I don't know if that elixir actually really hit me. The first time edibles hit me is an edible my dad had.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I think I've told you this story, but I haven't told the podcast. I remember my dad came home from work one day. He came home from work early. It was weird. I saw him driving his motorcycle super slow because I had just gotten out of work too. And we're driving home at the same time, and I'm behind him the whole time. And I'm like, the fuck?
Motherfucker.
I knew it was my dad. And I was obviously I knew it was my dad's motorcycle. I was thinking to myself, why the fuck is this dude driving so slow? I creep behind him the whole way home, and then like maybe 2 minutes, he pulls up to the house. And then I see him get off his motorcycle. He starts shaking his head. And I was like, yo, what's up? And then he's talking to me in Spanish. And he's like, I don't feel good. No me siento bien. And I was like, what? Why? I was like, what happened? He's like, creo que es algo que comí. No sé. I think it's something I ate. I'm not sure. And then I was like, what'd you eat? He's like, oh, I don't know. I ate something. And then a chocolate that your mom left. And I was like, what? He's like, I think the chocolate's expired. I don't know. I feel sick. And I was like, okay. Then I was like, can you show me this chocolate? He's like, it's inside. I don't know. I'm going to go eat. I'm going to eat and lay down. I was like, okay. Right. This is super strange. I go into my parents' bedroom. I grab this chocolate bar that's maybe this big. Like it would have been this big complete. It was 4 squares. He had taken just 1 square. Yeah. There was 3 left. And I look at it, and then on the front of it, there are 2 big ass weed leaves on it, bro. 2 big ass weed leaves. And I start laughing, and I was like, this motherfucker is high. Lit. I was like, he is lit. He doesn't smoke. I was like, there's no way though. He might be lying to me. There's no way he's lying to himself saying, I didn't know this was weed. Right. It was clear as fucking day, bro. So I laugh, and then I go to the kitchen. He's heating up his food, and then he's like, I don't feel good. I'm going to go lay down. I'm going to eat and lay down. And I was like, okay, Dad, you do that. He's like, can you go get me a beer though? And I was like,
crossfaded.
I was like, whatever you want, bro. At this point, whatever you want. So I go to 7-Eleven, from the 7-Eleven close to my parents' house, how close it is. Yeah. So I go to 7-Eleven, get him a tall boy, and I go back to my parents' house. By the time I get back to my parents' house, bro, the stove is still on. The tortillas on the flat top are burning. This fool's asleep in his room, snoring already.
Laid out.
Passed the fuck out. So I was like, damn, this thing must be good. So I take all 3 squares, because at this point, again, edibles have never fucking hit me, and I've done it multiple times. I take all 3 squares. I hit up Jaime. We were going to a party, and then I hit up Jaime. He picks me up. By the time I get to this party with Jaime, I look at him and I was like, yo, I'm fucking faded. And he's like, we didn't smoke. And I was like, I know.
Just fried.
Yeah. Dude, I was brain dead, like, from these 3. And I don't know what it was. I didn't save the wrapper. I don't know the brand. But that was the first time I ever got high off edibles. And one of 2 only times. I've done edibles multiple times. That's the only time I got high.
You know what I really been like fucking with lately, and I haven't really done it often, but it's chocolate bar shrooms.
I'd like to try that.
Yeah, man. I mean, my friends get 2 different kinds. I think one's a 32 squares, and then the other one's like 16 squares. And at first we were just eating 2 squares and stuff, and that was like perfect. Yeah. And then the next time I tried to buy chocolate, it was a different bar. It was the one with 16 squares. I ate one of those, bro. I was on one. Like, I started watching. It was like a couple weeks ago. I was watching football. It was maybe like mid-season. Mm-hmm. I ate it at home. I was like, cool. I'm gonna watch the Sunday night game. Just chill, shroom out during the game. All of it. I had just eaten like an hour before I ate it. Right. I'm sitting down. I'm just like, fuck. I'm hella hungry. 30 more minutes goes in. I'm starving. I'm like, all right, fuck. I was like, and the shrooms start kicking in. But I was like, I'm so hungry. So I was like, fuck, I gotta go get food. Go to Capriotti's down the street, which the drive was intense. It was like a 45-minute drive just to go down the street.
See, I feel you.
Dude, I ate the biggest sub, smashed it, still starving like Marvin. And I was like, I don't know. And then the trip just kept on going for like another like hour and stuff, but it was cool. I don't think I would do that whole square again.
So shrooms gives you munchies?
It gave me munchies. Bro, like I had that whole like Capriotti's, the biggest one, plus food maybe 2 hours beforehand. I was starving, man, like starving. The only thing that calmed me down was drinking beer. And that's only because like it upset my stomach, so it made me not feel hungry. It just made my stomach feel
Hurt.
upset. Yeah.
Good way to stop the munchies. Make your stomach hurt.
Yeah, make your stomach upset. I mean, it worked, kind of.
I've only done shrooms twice. The first time, I don't think it hit me at all. I was with some coworkers back when I worked at Papa Murphy's.
Yeah.
So that was the first time I did shrooms.
I made your brother try shrooms in Universal Studios.
Oh, tight. See, and then the second time I did shrooms was with you at Six Flags. We went, you, me, my brother, and my cousin.
Oh, yeah.
And so you had some shrooms, and we did a little bit of shrooms. It was just a little bit. But I did feel something. I felt something. It felt very mild. I liked it.
Dude, when we did it at Six Flags, it was hilarious because we went on the Harry Potter ride, and your brother did it like later on while we were already there, which bad choice because we were drinking all day. So like he didn't feel so great about it because we were already kind of drunk by the time he took them. So I get on the Harry Potter ride, and I had just eaten them maybe like an hour before, so I'm not like hella peaking or nothing, but they're hitting me.
Yeah.
And the Harry Potter ride is just like it's not an actual ride, it's like screens.
Oh, like one of those 4D rides. Got it.
Yeah, kind of like that. So we start moving. The screen turns off because the ride gets shut down because of some people behind us or in front of us. Right? But the ride's still moving, but the screens are blank. Like, so we're just in pitch black, just boom, 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 boom. I'm just like, this is fucking amazing. This is sick. This is what space might feel like. And then the people next to me, they're like, what the fuck is this dude talking about? You know? And I was like, this is space, guys.
They're like, wrong park, asshole.
And your brother's like, how do you know what space is like? I was like, I watched that Salma Hayek movie. I know what space is like.
Salma Hayek movie?
Yeah, George Clooney and Salma Hayek, I think.
Nah, Sandra Bullock.
Oh, same shit.
Not at all. Not at all.
Same old bitches.
Whoa. They are completely different old bitches. Get it right.
They're so old.
Nah, man. If you pull up, they're old, but they're lookers. Salma Hayek's like 50-something years old, bro. Bad as fuck still.
Bro. Too old for me.
I guess, yeah.
No, just playing.
If Salma Hayek comes up to you and she's like, Roberto.
I'd be like, you better learn how to speak English better. What did I just tell you earlier, bro? No accents.
No accents. This is America, Salma.
It's America. You've been here long enough. Get rid of that shit.
You're an actress, aren't you?
Yeah. Learn how to speak English. If Australian people can do it from down under, you can do it from down under the border.
Yo, I have to have a talk with my brother. Every fun thing he's done has been with you. And I have tried to get him to do fun stuff with me, and he never does.
I like being a bad influence.
I'm glad you're a bad influence on my brother. Get him out of his shell. But it upsets me a little bit that he won't try these things with me or his other brother first.
He thinks you guys are going to snitch.
Why would I snitch him out? I don't understand that.
I just like, I don't know.
No, why would I snitch you out? Now I'm snitching you out.
Yeah, we're going to snitch you out. I snitched him out anyways.
Yeah, I'm going to snitch you out now.
I just told you. I snitched him out a little bit ago.
You rat.
A rat king.
Oh, man.
No, I know, right? I don't know. I think it's mostly you guys need to be out of town. I feel like every time I got your brother do something, we've been out of town.
You're right. Yeah. The one time I smoked with my brother, he was already completely drunk. He didn't even remember smoking.
Yeah.
That was the one time I smoked with him.
I still want to smoke. You know who I want to smoke with is my mom, man. That's my goal in the next like 2 years.
Dude, I would love to smoke with my mom.
Just one hit. Just one hit.
I feel like both our moms would chill out a lot if we got them high.
It's just because they're union. They're scared. That's why my mom says.
My mom's not union.
Oh, then tell her to smoke it up.
Right. No, your mom actually has a valid point. Your mom does have a valid point.
That's the best reason she's given me that I accept. You know, it's like, I'm union. What if I like trip and then I got to take a drug test or something? Not trip out like.
No, like trips and falls. Yeah. I wonder.
I was like, if you hit it one time, that's just not like, you don't smoke. It's not going to be in your system.
It's legal now, though. Will the union trip? I mean, as long as you're not high on the job, right?
Apparently, even cops can smoke weed, and
Right.
it used to be like first responders and police and government employees weren't allowed to smoke weed, but
Yeah.
even apparently cops can smoke weed now.
Yeah, cops been smoking weed.
But like as long as they're off the clock.
Yeah, it should be like that for every job.
Yeah, for sure.
For everything. I wouldn't care if like my doctor smoked weed. I would not care if my lawyer smoked weed. These cops are smoking weed. I don't care. Smoke up. It'll
That's
make them
why I
happier.
love my job right now. Like my boss straight up knows I smoke weed because he goes through my plug.
No, most people at work don't know I smoke weed. Shout out people at work who listen. Don't tell my boss.
Hey, do you smoke?
Smoke what?
You stoner.
Yeah, that's the biggest way you'll get caught. I've gotten caught with that question before, legitimately.
I used to get lucky when I got LASIK. I used to get fucking stoned and I'd be like, it's my LASIK. That's why my eyes are always red. For like a good month. That was a good excuse to have.
Cool. I need LASIK ASAP.
Dude, I feel like my vision's not that great at night anymore. It's been probably, close to 8 years now. I mean, I guess they say like every 10 to 15 years you got to get like touched up or whatever.
Yeah.
But I feel like my vision at night is not the greatest.
Dude, I don't know. LASIK, it terrifies me. Just the fact that you're awake during it, that terrifies the fuck out of me.
Scary as fuck, man, because like they put these drops so you can't blink, right?
Yeah.
And then they're like, all right, everything's going to go gray. And literally it goes gray.
That's scary
And
as
then
fuck, dude. No.
You just had like that quick moment, like, what if this is forever? Like, picture your wall and just open your eyes with your wall, with your face in front of the wall. That's what you saw.
Dude, no. I don't want that. I do not want that.
But you get cool glasses afterwards.
No. Nah, man. I desperately do want LASIK because I am tired of wearing glasses. I've been wearing glasses since like high school now, and it's annoying.
I mean, you should get it sooner than later because the older you get, the harder it is.
Yeah, I know, but literally it scares me. And then the main reason I want it is I want to wear sunglasses. Getting prescription sunglasses sucks, dude. It's terrible. They're expensive. You lose them, and then they're bad in a year because your vision changes.
Bro, I was so mad the other day because I went to Sam's Club for work to pick up some stuff, and I had my hair tied back. I was wearing my Versace glasses. I mean, I'm not a short motherfucker,
No.
like, and I was wearing like kind of how I dress, The fucking lady that checks the receipt, she goes, "Oh, I thought you were a woman." I'm like, bitch. Why? Because I'm wearing some fucking shiny girl glasses.
Just because I'm dressed this way.
Just because I'm dressed this way with shiny glasses and my hair pulled back. I was so mad, bro. I literally wanted to be like, what the fuck, bitch? Like, I'm fucking like 3 feet taller than you.
There's some tall bitches out there, man.
I know, but goddamn.
It's okay.
Fucking mask, bro. I mean, I got facial hair, but the mask covered it up.
See, I'm lucky enough to where when I do grow my facial hair, it still sticks out from under the mask. So
this is as far as I can go, or else it just looks fucking prickly.
They make. I wanna try it. Maybe I'll do it on the podcast. There's this thing they sell. It's a roller to put on your beard, and it's supposed to grow out your beard.
You're gonna look like a Mexican bitch with their eyebrows put on your face, dog.
It's a roller. It doesn't shave.
No.
I'm not shaving anything.
Nah, what do you mean?
It's literally this thing that rolls on your face, and it supposedly pokes holes in your face, and it's supposed to open follicles, like hair follicles, and then hair grows fuller. And I just want to try. I want to try it mainly for here. I don't grow hair to connect the goatee.
Yeah,
and I would love to grow a goatee.
And I got this patch right here.
See, I'll roll you up really quick.
Yeah, roll me up.
I'll roll you up.
That sounds cool, I guess. I mean, I wouldn't mind having a little bit more facial hair.
Right.
It's just my shit's thin. I feel like
I just need this patch to grow. I just need that, and I'd be solid. And then I'd be a goatee guy if I could do that.
Soul patch.
I can grow a soul patch.
Just a soul patch.
I don't know. I'll have to. Natalie would think I'm such a creep.
Yeah, but you're married, so you're all good.
No, it's not all good because if my wife thinks I'm a creep, then I'm not getting laid.
Just go like this when you walk in the door. Hello.
Hey, babe.
Hello, ladies.
Hello. Walk in like Val Venus. Hello, ladies.
Dude, apparently some guy that sings the song "Sexual Chocolate," which I thought it was Mark Henry the whole time. from WWE, the world's strongest man.
Yeah, the world's strongest man.
Apparently, it's not. It's some skinny black dude.
Some skinny black dude is named Sexual Chocolate.
Yeah.
No, that name definitely should go to someone like Mark Henry.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Shout out Mark Henry, strongest man in the world.
Shout out. If we're bouncing around like this, who I've been thinking a lot about lately, which is weird that I've been thinking about him a lot lately, Booker T.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know why. So one day, somebody said 5 times. That's it. Somebody said 5 times.
Like,
They said, and then in my head, I went 5 time, 5 time, 5 time, 5 time, 5 time world heavyweight champion.
yeah. You know who I want to get some gear like and dress like? You should get some gold. Just
Gold dust.
no, but you know, like I really want to just dress like that a couple times. Is like Stone Cold, like a black shirt, some jean shorts tucked in, boots,
And a knee brace.
I don't know about the knee brace. I mean, I guess
That's Stone Cold.
Yeah.
When I think Stone Cold, I think the knee brace.
But I want to dress like that for a little bit. Just
Do it.
tuck in my shirt to
In
my
jorts?
pants. Jorts, yeah.
You need jorts. He was always wearing
You know,
jorts.
Jinkos are coming back.
No, they're not.
I swear to God.
Says who?
YouTube. And YouTube stuff I watch.
Your
They're coming
YouTube
back.
feed is way different than mine, I bet.
Probably. I watch a lot of cop audits. You know what that is?
No, what's a cop audit?
Well, they're called amendment auditors. So they go into like police stations, city halls, anything that's publicly funded,
Mhm.
and you're allowed to record with your phone. So people walk in and they're just recording. The employees freak out and they're like, "Hey, you can't be recording in here." Blah 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 blah. They call it police and shit. But it's your First Amendment right that you can record as press in a public building like that.
That's tight.
And they trip out. They're like, "You can't record me." And they're like, "Well, you work for the public. You don't have any expectation of privacy when you work for the public."
That's tight.
And it's like, it's pretty interesting, man. It makes me like way confident if I got to deal with cops and stuff. Just knowing your rights, man, apparently is like all this stuff I watch, cops really fucking violate your rights without you even knowing.
I bet, but never. I can't say never. I've rarely had an encounter with a cop where they were an asshole to me. There was one the only time a cop was an asshole to me was when they pulled me over. I had a bunch of weed on me. I had right under an ounce of weed on me. Right under. They weighed it out, and then the cop was like, "You only have like 7 grams in here," and I was like, "No."
Well, let me ask you something. So let's say you're going 75 and a 65 and you get pulled over. What's the
Yeah.
first thing the cop asks you? Do you know how fast you were going?
No.
Usually though, right?
Yeah, no. My answer would be no.
The answer should always be for any cop questions ever is I don't answer questions. Literally is I don't answer questions. It doesn't matter what they're asking you. Just say you're invoking your Fifth Amendment right and I don't answer questions. Because like even if they're trying to act cool with you, they're gonna use all that shit against you.
No, that I know. But the only time that I've been scared was when I was doing something I shouldn't have been doing, riding dirty with like an ounce of weed on me,
Right.
things like that. And that's the only time I've ever been scared of a cop encounter. Because I've been pulled over for speeding, I've been pulled over for little shit, and cops have been cool for the most part. I've never had a problem.
Well, for example, see, like I learned this year. Last year, I got pulled over. I registered my car in December. I got pulled over like mid-January. The cops like, "Oh, your registration's not valid in our system," or whatever. I go, "Well, here it is, right here. Like, I just got it 15 days ago, whatever." And the cop goes, "Well, you need to get that fixed right now because next time we can pull up with guns on you." Blah blah blah. I'm like, okay. Apparently, that's a threat, like in the court of justice. And him saying that to me, I could have sued him for saying that to me. I could have requested his body cam and taken that as a threat and took him to court. Even though I didn't get a ticket, I just got a verbal warning. It's crazy, man.
Let's get dash cams. Just get dash cams.
I'm definitely getting a dash cam, man.
I've wanted one mainly because I've seen crazy shit on the street to where I've almost died.
A man die on a motorcycle.
Dude, yeah, that's a sad story. I have seen a man die on a motorcycle. It still haunts me to this day. It's like, especially here at night, like I hear motorcycles behind my house all the time, just going up the street all the time, bro. And I have flashbacks to it. So for all of you guys, just to know what I'm talking about, I used to work at a self-storage place, and I had to do my bank runs and post office runs personally. I one day was doing a post office run, and I'm waiting at a light, at a busy light. I'm waiting to turn left. My light is flashing yellow. The and then the cars on my right are green, right, to go straight. The light turns yellow, then red, like it normally does, and then about maybe 5 seconds is a lot. A few seconds after the light turns red, I hear, and then I see a motorcycle, dude. And then by that time, people were already going perpendicular to us because they had the right of way. Their light was green.
Right.
So I hear this motorcycle go, and then I see this motorcycle T-bone a truck, dude. A big truck, like a big Chevy Silverado.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not sure if that's what it was, but that style truck,
Yeah,
something
just a
big, dude.
pickup, yeah.
So he T-bones this Silverado. I literally see this guy fly about 10, 15 feet in the air. He looks like a rag doll, lands on the other side of the truck. Just lands. One of the most traumatizing things I've experienced.
Speeding is not cool, guys. We just had a bad accident on his parents' side of the town, and
dude,
you know,
it's not cool.
If you have a Dodge Charger Challenger, slow the fuck down. You're not cool. Everyone has that fucking car. You're not special.
No, yeah, just like that the dude from the Raiders.
Yeah, man.
Dude, it's not cool to be speeding that much. And you know what? I am a hypocrite saying that because when we were younger, I was driving recklessly.
But this motherfucker was 59.
Yeah, fair. Yes, but again, I'd be a hypocrite to say I never did it. But yeah, I have learned my lesson. I don't do it anymore, especially after watching a man die.
But when you and I were growing up, like the street tuner scene was still big. It wasn't like not just any asshole goes to a dealership, buys a Dodge Challenger V8 and with an exhaust and just speeds all over the place with no idea even how to drive. At least we kind of took driving as not a skill per se, but it was like a hobby.
It was a hobby.
Yeah.
Absolutely, it was a hobby.
It was, so that's the difference. Like we were reckless for sure, you know.
But never on the street. Never on the street. I was never speeding that much on the street. I have gone that fast before, but on the highway.
But bro, I mean, any idiot can go buy a 700 horsepower car now. Like,
yeah, that's true. It's too readily available.
That's the craziness. Like any idiot with fucking $50,000 can get a car as fast as a Ferrari back in our day.
Yeah. Well, shit. Even Teslas nowadays. Those Teslas are fast as fuck,
ridiculous,
dude.
Man.
Teslas are fast for no reason.
That shit is crazy. Have you been in a Tesla?
No,
bro.
No.
My boss, he was renting one out just to see how it drove. Dude, we got on the highway. He stepped on that thing. It's something I never felt before.
Yeah, it's insane.
Like, it's something I've never felt before.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy that cars are just that fast.
No, yeah. The first time I realized they go that fast is on that. Did you ever watch that next Netflix show that was about driving? There's this guy on there that there's a bunch of tuners and like Ferraris.
Is it the F1 show?
No, it's not an F1 show. It's different types of cars competing in different courses in their cars. So like there's one dude drove a Tesla. There was a chick on there with a 240. There was guys with Challengers, a guy with a Porsche.
Yeah.
So they're all doing the same things though to see like what the best quote unquote best car is. Some import car won, I think.
Really?
But the Tesla owner was talking all this shit about going fast and everything. And yeah, off the line, those things were fast.
They're crazy fast.
Fast. That's the first time I realized a Tesla can go so fast.
I drive like a grandma now, man. I mean, the highest speed I probably go is 80 on the highway, you know, but
yeah, same.
But I drive like anywhere else, I drive cool and slow. Like, fuck it. I'm not in no hurry. I'm never in a rush to get anywhere. That's why I get up early and leave with enough time. Like,
no, for sure. I don't work too far I work far from my job, but not an hour away.
Right.
But I leave an hour before I have to be there.
Yeah, man.
Because for that reason. And the shitty part about it is that as careful as you and I are driving, it doesn't even matter.
It's always other assholes.
It doesn't even matter because some other asshole will ruin it. Like that asshole in the down in the North Town. That asshole killed 9
people, including himself.
Yeah,
4 kids.
And then one is still critically injured.
Yeah.
There's crazy. A lady now that lost all her kids and her husband.
Yeah.
She is now widowed with no
Nothing.
kids, with nothing. You know what? Shout out people though, people's good hearts. They've already raised over like $240,000.
That's great, man.
Dude, that is great because how fucking crazy, man. I couldn't imagine.
You know another thing that's crazy that happens a lot here in town is wrong way driving on the freeway.
Dude, how? I don't understand. But yes, that happens all the time
Like,
here.
we have one news story a week of people driving wrong way on
Always.
the highway.
Always.
What do you think a solution for that would be? Maybe like spikes? I mean, people aren't going to really back up once they're entering the highway, so spikes would work, you know?
Yeah, spikes would work, but what happens when you're in a traffic jam and you do have to reverse a little bit? Like that, I think that would be the problem with spikes.
But I would say, like, if you're doing it right at the entrance of the freeway, most traffic jams
Yeah.
won't be there, so people aren't going to be backing up from there, you know? I mean,
Yeah.
it's a little bit of mitigation, I guess.
Yeah. I don't know, man, but it is crazy.
Every single week. There's a story about a wrong way driver here.
Yeah. One time, I wasn't going to say this on the podcast ever, but fuck it. We're here. One time I was in jail. I was in holding. And then there was...
I remember.
I was just in the holding tank. And then there was a guy in there for that. He got pulled over because he was driving the wrong way. This dude was partying over at the Santa Fe, and he got pulled over going the wrong way down on like, where was it? I think he made it down to like Rainbow in 95.
That's quite a bit of miles.
Dude, that is a long drive to be
Yeah.
going down the wrong way.
It's quite a bit of miles.
Dude, how?
Speaking of locked up, I always just like to remember that when I got locked up, it was hilarious because it was Halloween, so everyone was getting locked up in costumes.
Dude. The holding cell in jail is one of the funniest places I've ever been in my life.
Isn't it? There's some characters,
dude,
man.
The funniest characters you'll ever meet. I remember there was dudes trying to holler at the hookers that were getting processed
Hell yeah.
from holding cell.
Hell yeah.
Like, bro, you're not going to get one of these hookers' attentions. You're in jail. Like, how are you going to get your number to her?
Fucking, what are those called? Kites?
In holding?
Send them a kite.
There's no kites in holding, bro.
Maybe like, write it on the window real quick. Hopefully they remember.
Hey, bitch, remember this number.
I remember this number.
Dude, no. That was one of the most ridiculous things I've seen in jail. Like people trying to holler in jail.
I mean, it's a
Like,
a funny place to be at.
Jail is a funny place because you will see people from all walks of life.
Oh,
man.
yeah. I mean,
All walks of life. It doesn't matter who you are.
anyone can end up there for anything.
Yeah.
Even
dude.
on accident, but you know.
Yeah. Like there was people with money. There was meth heads in there. I was in holding with a meth head that would not stop like doing this shit. He eventually had the corner of holding to himself because everybody was like, I don't want to be next to this fool.
Bro, one time when I was in Denver, there was this girl I used to work at, and she used to take hella Adderall, right? So she was always shaking and shit. Like, you know, that's what that shit does to you.
Yeah.
So I was in Denver, and my flight was delayed. And then I was sitting, like, waiting for the flight, and there's this girl just shaking, like, right there, like, a couple seats away from me. I look over. It's my coworker. I was like, I know those shakes.
I know that shake anywhere.
I know that shit anywhere, yo. But like, what a coincidence, man. And that's how I realized it was her, because I looked over, I go, this bitch fucking shaking like,
This
I won't
bitch
say her
shakes
name.
just like Wendy.
Yeah, we'll call her Wendy. She's like, shaking like Wendy. And turns out it was Wendy.
Fucking Wendy.
Dude, she had a whole bag full of edibles and weed. I go, on like in her carry-on. I go, how the fuck did you get through TSA?
TSA doesn't give a fuck anymore.
They don't, man. Because when I went to Texas last week, dude, they didn't even check for me having a plane ticket for me to go through TSA.
That's fucking
I
crazy.
could have gone to a gate with no ticket.
That's wild.
Like, the guy didn't give a fuck. He wasn't checking no
It's
one's
like you were
ticket.
living in the 90s again.
Yeah, bro. Because I went with my mom. I go, this guy didn't check our tickets, huh? I go, good thing we're not terrorists. But, you know, it's like, because you're not supposed to go past TSA
Without a ticket. Yeah, no. There's big signs everywhere all over the airport.
Bro, this guy didn't give a shit.
How can they give a shit? TSA is probably making like what, 15 an hour? Like, they're not getting paid a lot.
I mean, but
It's a stressful job it should be a stressful job, and they don't get paid enough for it.
they get another job.
Yeah, but TSA is supposed to be there protecting us. Well, not protecting us, but at least looking out for luggage. At the very least, check my fucking ticket.
Yeah, at least check that I'm supposed to be on a fucking flight and not,
Yeah.
you know.
But no, I get it for them not caring because you only can care for so much for what you're getting paid.
I mean, it was like 6 a.m, so
I don't care.
either the guy just started there or he's been there all fucking morning. So I get it. You know, you're just getting there like, I don't give a fuck till there was a lot of people here.
It shouldn't be that way.
But it's crazy, man. Like, I was just like, dude, like, anyone that had any evil plans could just fucking walk through right now, you know?
Some nefarious character.
I like that word, nefarious.
I know. I don't know where it came from.
I like that word, nefarious. I'm gonna name my son that.
Nefarious.
Nefarious.
Get over here.
I was watching a podcast earlier and they were talking about like a spelling bee with like this Asian kid or a Indian kid. And the word was niggas.
I saw that clip. I don't know what podcast you're talking about, but I saw the kid.
But it's NIGUS, guys. Don't
That kid
don't cancel me on my first episode.
That kid looked so stressed when he was spelling it.
And then everyone clapped afterwards. Like, "Dude, you got it, bro. We thought you were gonna spell it wrong.
We thought you were gonna fuck up. We were getting ready to cancel you, kid.
South Park moment.
Yeah.
People that annoy you.
People who annoy you. Yeah.
Naggers.
Naggers, everybody.
Yeah, come on, guys. You guys are racist.
Y'all are racist.
But that was so funny, bro. I was cracking up listening to that. I was like, oh my God, dude. I would have definitely got that wrong.
Yeah. I would have definitely. Well, it's Negus, right?
Yeah.
Negus.
Yeah, Negus.
Even I know how to spell it right.
What about the country Niger? I didn't know it was Niger for the longest time until my cousin, that's like a bookworm, told me it was Niger. I thought it was with an ER.
You're ridiculous.
I swear to
You're
God.
ridiculous.
I mean, it wasn't recent. It was like when I was a teenager.
Oh, okay. I thought you found out like last week.
No.
Last week you were going around everybody, telling everybody, can you believe it's actually pronounced Niger?
I can't believe it, guys. Well, did you see that one of the Olympic team for they're going to China for the Winter Games, and the Chinese people on the butt for not the basketball team, all of the other fucking sports.
Yeah.
The black people are like, "Fuck you, nigga, go back home." The Chinese, yeah, bro.
Damn.
But they love basketball players. They won't say that.
Yeah,
to
they
them.
do.
But it was like the ski team or like just whoever was black that wasn't in
Damn,
basketball.
China, stop being so
Yeah,
racist.
man, you guys are getting out of hand.
No, I
but-
can't talk bad about China because, China rules the world. They'll eventually see this. Shout out China.
Shout out China.
Like I've been saying this whole podcast episode, I need sponsors.
And like I've been saying this episode, Gonji Fatai.
Gonji Fatai. I learned.
There you go, man. This means Happy New Year.
Oh, dang. Happy New Year, China.
Yeah. Year of the Tiger, Joe Burrow. Back to that. But yeah, man, it's crazy because I think we are going to be a little bit controlled by China in the next 10, 15 years. Not all the way. America won't let that happen, but they're definitely going to.
Really? You really think so?
Yeah, man. Have you seen that thing about TikTok? So what's TikTok to us? Just a bunch of stupid dances and this and that, blah, 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 right?
Yeah.
In China, none of that's going on in TikTok. All they have on their algorithm is like engineers posting cool shit.
No, that's
They're making us stupid on purpose.
my algorithm on TikTok is a bunch of tattoo videos. That's what I'm into on TikTok.
Yeah,
It's just tattoo videos.
But like they're actually like their TikToks are like contributing to like education and stuff. Us, it's just entertainment, and that's how they're like.
I don't know, man. Natalie's learning a bunch of cool shit on TikTok.
Well, you can, and if you look for it, you look for it. But I mean, let's be real about what's really TikTok. You got
Oh yeah, no.
fucking a bunch of
When you
dancers
think
and shit.
TikTok, yeah, of course. You hear TikTok, you're gonna think a bunch of
Stupid
kids
dances.
doing silly dances.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That is
The
TikTok.
guy from
You're right.
Progressive, he's the latest TikTok challenge.
He is?
Have you seen that commercial?
No.
It's the progressive guy that
Oh
always
yeah.
causes
Okay,
accidents.
the commercial.
He's like, I'm the latest TikTok challenge.
Okay. I thought he was literally on TikTok doing dances. I'm like, I gotta get on this dude's page.
But dude, like they're manipulating us, so we don't even know it, man.
Yeah, well, maybe don't use TikTok.
It's so fun though.
I don't know, man. Take.
I've been learning so many pranks to do to my coworkers off TikTok.
Well, you're part of the problem.
I am, but I like to have fun at work.
No, see, my TikTok literally is a bunch of tattoo videos. It's a bunch of anime tattoo videos, to be specific. That's all it is.
I don't know. Mine's just literally pranks. Like,
See,
my goal is
it's
to
catered to
prank
different-
everybody.
It's catered to different people, and my TikTok is telling me I need a sick ass anime tattoo.
You should get a tattoo, man. I've been telling you for years.
Dude, I don't know if I told you, but I have one booked. In May,
yeah?
I have a tattoo appointment in May with this lady. Her name is Melissa, and she does anime tattoos. I'm gonna
Okay.
get a sleeve for my first tattoo. I'm gonna get
Colored?
no black. It's gonna be black and white. It's gonna be a manga page. It's gonna be a
makeup bitch.
mega bitch. Yeah, it is actually gonna be a mega bitch on there. No, it's a manga page. So the comic page, Japanese comic page. So it's a whole page. I'll show you what the picture is, but it's gonna take up my whole forearm.
Dude, I've been wanting to get the rest of my arm sleeved, but it's just so much money.
It is so much money. When she told me the price, I was like, "Excuse me."
Well, I'm kind of
Okay.
I'm kind of in between. Like, should I get a tattoo or should I get a gun? And I don't know. I'm leaning more towards gun, but
Get a gun.
I really want a tattoo.
Get a gun.
Like, I've been itching.
If your choice is a gun or a tattoo, get a gun.
I've just been itching for a tattoo for like the last 2 years so bad, bro.
Dude,
And
me
like,
too.
I want to get like a classic car tattooed inside my bicep and then the rest of my sleeve, but it's like, fuck, man, that's a good $1,200 minimum.
Yeah, I know. Because I also wanted a bicep tattoo. Not my whole family. Most of the guys in my family, like in my generation,
Yeah.
except for me and my younger brother, they all have our last name tattooed on their forearm.
Okay.
Estrella. The guys have it. So I wanted to do a variation of that, but I didn't want to be boring and just get cursive letters
Right.
like all the other guys. I wanted to make it more me.
Yeah.
And what's me? I'm a nerdy guy. I like cars. I like anime. So
You should get star tattooed in Japanese.
no, I got it even better.
Okay.
Even better, even nerdier. I'm gonna get the 7-star Dragon Ball tattooed in its place.
Okay.
And I chose 7 for a reason. There's 5 people in my immediate family, right? My
Yeah.
parents, my
brothers.
siblings, myself, and then I added my wife and my kid.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah,
Right?
That's cool. That's cool.
So
I dig that. I dig that.
it would be the same tattoo as everybody else, but completely different.
I dig that for sure.
So if any tattoo artists end up listening to this, I want a Dragon Ball tattoo.
Dude, I don't know. Like, all the artists I like are usually out of town. Like,
No, see, yeah, most artists that I do like are out of town, but
I'm willing to fly if it's worth it.
there's a lot of good tattoo artists in like not too far, like in LA. Like there's a lot of
definitely
good.
there's a lot
Like,
of good
so
in LA.
I would definitely drive to LA for a tattoo.
Oh, yeah, for
100% I would drive.
Just sucks if it's like multiple sessions, you know. It's like, it's not really the drive. It's just like you gotta take an extra day off sometimes.
Yeah.
Type of shit like that. But yeah, man, I do want a gun too though. Like,
No, get a gun.
the gun I want is a dope gun. It's a revolver, but it can shoot shotgun shells.
Damn, that's tight.
Yeah,
I've never seen such a thing.
It's like $1,100, but it's sick because it shoots like 3 different types of bullets plus shotgun shells.
So it definitely sounds better than a tattoo.
Yeah,
You should do that.
but when am I gonna shoot someone?
When someone tries breaking in your house.
I know, but I can't.
I just recently came into 2 guns.
Dude, well, remember I told you that my front door neighbor found 2 guns in the bushes? I think I know where those came from. Like, so a few months ago, I was driving home when it was getting dark. That's like when the time changed, so it was getting dark early.
Yeah.
And there was this black dude. He just walked, not even on the crosswalk. He just like walked across the street, like by my house, right? And I almost fucking hit his ass because it was dark.
Yeah.
And he was black, was wearing all black and shit. So I pull up at home. I see the fucking ghetto bird roaming my neighborhood, like my specific neighborhood. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? So I hop on my bike. And then I saw police lights a little further down the street. So I went and asked the dude at the police. I go, hey, man, what's going on? Like, you know, blah, blah, blah. He's like, oh, 2 people just robbed a bank over there across the street.
Damn.
What those dudes were doing, they were going around towards the freeway, jumping the wall towards our neighborhood and just trying to pretend like they're like,
Pedestrians, like regular ass.
like they live
yeah.
in our neighborhood, like just walking around
Yeah.
and shit. And I talked to one of the neighbors. I go, hey, man, you know, I ride my bike here all the time. I go, those dudes aren't from around here. Like I don't know all my neighbors, but I've seen most of my neighbors.
Yeah,
Dude, so I think those two guns were planted by those guys.
probably.
Yeah.
That robbed the bank.
Yeah,
That makes
dude.
sense.
But it was crazy, man, because like, I mean, I wish I found those guns, but
What would you do with them at that point?
fucking sell them.
To who? I guess
Ghetto people I know.
Yeah, I don't know that many ghetto people anymore.
I know a couple.
Okay, tight.
I know guys that can 3D print the tops so they don't have like the same serial numbers and shit.
Damn, that's tight.
3D printers are the shit, man.
Dude, 3D printers are the shit. You can make anything.
I was trying to learn that shit, but CAD's kind of difficult.
And the printers are expensive too, right?
No, I mean there's still basic ones that are like the size of like a regular printer. They're not too expensive.
I think you're just making small shit.
Yeah, you're pretty limited on what you can do and how like how strong it is, you know, because it's weaved or whatever. So, but it's pretty cool, man. We had one at work. I was trying to get it to work, but never. I just can't. If I can't get it to go right away, I give up.
Nah, man, that's not the deal. You should got to keep trying at it.
I think that shit's broken because I was trying to set it up and I got it to turn on and shit, but I was trying to print out a Bulbasaur actually.
That sounds intricate. So, yeah, my first one, I want a replica of the Eiffel Tower.
I want a whole landscape of New York, fully printed.
Hell yeah.
Dude, me and Natalie were talking about the rats in New York. That shit's fucking insane.
The rats in New York are like the size of dogs. They're the size of my cats.
It's 25% of the population of New York rats.
That's insane, dude.
That's gross, dude.
Yeah, New York's a nasty place.
I still want to go.
I have no desire to go.
What's on your checklist to travel to?
On my checklist to travel to?
I mean, you told me you like Georgia. Georgia was cool. You told me.
In the States, yeah. In the States, I loved Georgia. I love Georgia. I would love to either end up there, Florida, or Texas. Those are the three places I would love to end up.
You know, Texas is tight and it's cheap, but taxes are ridiculous, bro. You'll pay like $8,000 in property taxes.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like my mom was considering that, but everyone's like, "Well, yeah, houses are cheap." Yeah, but you fucking paying like 10% of that shit in property taxes every year.
Yeah,
like that's crazy.
Yeah, Georgia's beautiful. I love there, and Florida's wild. Florida's like its own country.
Yeah,
I like it.
I want to visit Florida,
dude. You gotta go to Florida. Florida was so much fun, man.
I want to go.
Florida was so much fun. You'd like it. You'd probably find your white wife over there.
Nah, I want a cornbread. Or corn-fed, I mean.
Corn-fed.
Corn-fed
white
some
girl. Southern
white girl.
It's
a little, some twang, you know, a little bit of twang.
Well, we'll go to Georgia then.
Yeah.
Get yourself a Georgia peach.
A Georgia peach. I'm down with that, bro.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah. What about outside of the States?
Outside of the States, the only place I've ever really wanted to travel is probably Japan and Canada. But Canada won't let me in. Canada won't let me in for all my legal troubles.
I think that they're a little bit more laxed on it now.
But now they're not letting people in because of COVID.
Yeah, they're all shut down.
Like all shut down.
Yeah, they're all
so
shut down.
I'm probably never going to go to Canada. I probably have a better chance at going to Japan than Canada, to be 100% honest.
So you know what type of girls I like? Take a wild guess where I would go.
Oh, man. Anywhere in the South. I could see you in Tennessee.
Outside of the States.
Oh, outside of the States?
Considering you know what kind
You're
of
going to go to Germany. You're
pretty close. Pretty close. Maybe a little bit north.
I don't know geography.
Sweden, sir.
To Sweden? Oh, I could see. Yeah,
I want the pure. I want the pureness.
You don't like accents. How are you going to go to Sweden and find yourself a wife?
I didn't say I was going to get a wife.
You're talking about
bone some bitch.
Oh, well, you can bone some bitches here. They don't have to be your ideal woman.
I'm not exotic out here.
That's
Imagine
true.
me in Sweden, bro.
Yeah, you'd be like one of a kind. Like, he doesn't have blonde hair.
And he's American. He's not a refugee.
He's from Mexico.
Oh, damn it.
You're Mexican.
I see.
I don't know what accent I'm doing.
It sounds like a little bit Japanese.
It sounded something because of the
Sushi.
Sushi.
No, I do want to go to Germany for Oktoberfest.
Oktoberfest would be
It's
so
in the middle of my birthday, bro.
Yeah, Oktoberfest would be so much fun. Let's go.
Yeah, it's like it's literally in the dead middle of my birthday.
Let's get the podcast big. Let's do it. Let's make money off of this, and then we'll podcast from Germany.
Yeah, that'd be so sick, dude. Like that's probably on my checklist for sure. Australia, I'd like to
Oh,
go to
I
Australia.
would love to go to Australia. Dude, you know I had the chance to go to New Zealand when we were kids.
For real?
And then my parents said no. Dude.
From school or what?
From school. I got selected to be in a program going from out of middle school into high school to study a semester in New Zealand. My parents said, fuck no.
Oh, fuck that. I'm not trying to be nowhere for a semester.
Why?
I don't know.
As a freshman?
I'm scared.
Dude, I thought that would have been the perfect opportunity to go grow, experience some shit.
Well, so like last year when I was dating that girl, like it was in the middle of the pandemic, and she's like, we should just go to Thailand for like 2 months. She's like, we can afford it because it's cheap over there, blah, blah, blah. I was like, first of all, I don't know if you can deal with me for 2 months. Second of all, I don't know if I can be away from my home for 2 months.
I couldn't be away from my home for 2 months.
You know, I was like, what the fuck?
I get homesick when I go to work, bro.
I think,
No, I'm kidding.
I think like 5 days is my limit.
No, I think 2 weeks is my limit, man. 2 weeks. 2 weeks, I'm done. I want to go home after 2
Yeah,
weeks.
man. Just not being in your bed that you're used to and stuff like that. Like my homeboy that has a bike shop. He was in Oregon for like a month and a half, bro.
No,
Like in the woods and shit.
I can't do that shit.
I was like, fuck that, bro.
No, I can't do
I
that
need my
shit.
bed.
Yeah, I can't do that. No, I need my bed. I need my toilet. I don't
Definitely.
I don't feel comfortable on other toilets
Bro,
like the way I feel on
I
mine.
literally leave work to go shit at home.
Yeah, no, I'm not that extreme. I can shit in public. I don't care.
I can too, but where I work, it's like 15 guys and no one cleans the restroom.
That's gross.
So I definitely don't want to take a shit there.
No, definitely.
And I
not.
could, but I'm not gonna clean everyone else's fucking piss all over.
No,
So-
yeah, fuck that.
So I was like, I'll just go home real quick.
Yeah, it's just a short drive. Fuck it.
Yeah, it's 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
It's not bad.
That's not bad.
No traffic ever.
Yeah, I would drive to take a shit if I only lived 10 minutes from
Yeah,
home.
just like, dude, like we have a cleaners that come like every month or so, maybe.
Once a month, that's it. Your bathroom gets cleaned
Yeah.
with 15 people. That's disgusting.
Like I feel bad for the one girl that works with us, or accounting girl. It's
Oh.
like, I'm so sorry.
She has to use that toilet.
She has to.
Ugh.
She probably holds it the whole day.
I would.
Yeah.
Like if I worked at your shop, then where I'm living here, I would hold it all day
Yeah, man.
or go poop outside. Fuck
It's
that.
cleaner.
Yeah.
It's definitely cleaner than inside, but
That's gross. I don't have that smell. I bet it just reeks in there. Ugh. I can't imagine.
I mean, we pour like, what's it called? Like cleaner, and
so
then
it smells like piss and cleaner.
Yeah.
So it still smells like
with
piss.
the same fucking mop that we don't strain, we just fucking
Oh,
push
that's
cleaner, and then wipe. We
disgusting,
just
bro.
wipe everything. We just fucking
So you're
mop that
just
shit.
spreading piss
Yeah.
everywhere. That's gross. That's gross. I'll go clean it next week for $500. Thanks.
Damn it. I'm tempted, but no, it's gonna be dirty within 2 days,
That's gross.
bro. 15 guys,
That's
like,
disgusting.
and we all drink coffee.
You know what would be smart for you? You want a private toilet? Just put an out of order sign on it.
No one gives a fuck.
Oh,
Just gonna piss in there.
that's gross.
There's nowhere else to piss.
Outside.
Dude, no, you know what I'm really tempted to do, because this restroom talk made me think about it. So I was watching box trucks conversions, like they make them into tiny homes, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And I mean, me as a single guy with no kids, no wife, nothing, it's totally be doable. I saw this one guy, he built one. It was like a mini New York studio, and it was a 15-foot truck. He had a half bath, so it was like a shower, and then he had like a composting toilet. But I was like, I would just get an 18-foot truck and build a full restroom. Dude, I would fucking do that shit in a heartbeat. Like I can tow my truck behind it and just live there for like 2 years. I don't know if I can go longer than 2 years, but
I don't know if I can go longer than 2 weeks again.
well, that would be different because I mean, you know how bad I want to move out of here.
Yeah.
So I could move anywhere and see where I really like.
True. For me though, I'm not that type of person. I couldn't do it.
I think like if I show you later, I think I could do it because it was like literally like an apartment. Like
No, I've seen them. I think you can do it. I think you can do it. You for sure. Me, no. I'm bougie. I like things too much. I like my big screen TV.
that dude had a big screen.
I like my couch.
He had
I
a
like
couch.
being able to walk around my house.
He had a little office.
No, bro.
He had a garage for his bikes, bro. That's all I need.
I need a garage for my car.
I'm just gonna tow my truck behind it.
Nah, man.
Do you still have your Mustang?
Yeah, the Mustang's still in the garage.
Hell yeah.
You say hell yeah. You're getting daggers from Natalie behind you.
Why?
Because the Mustang, I should have sold.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You know what my biggest regret is right now? Selling my Infinity. I've been looking for that car. If you guys seen a black Infinity 03 M45 with a Japanese front end, please hit me up. I will buy that shit back right now.
No, see, the Mustang should have been gone a long time ago. The Mustang should have been gone. It's just taking up space in the garage. The Mustang, I love. I love my Mustang, but I do need to sell it. It's taking up space in my garage. If anybody wants to buy a Mustang, hit me up.
When's the last time you drove it?
A month ago.
Okay.
A month ago. No. I drove it around the neighborhood. It's still solid. It was embarrassing to drive the Mustang again because I wasn't used to driving a car with that much power again. I stalled out 3 times.
Oh, shit.
3 times I stalled out my car. It was embarrassing. Once I did it in front of kids, I felt like they were laughing at me. No, that was embarrassing. But the Mustang should have been gone. And I know once it's gone, I will instantly regret it because it's a fun car. It's such a fun car.
I miss my Infinity so much. Like, I wish I knew the VIN number. So it's probably in the junkyard somewhere. That's the reason I sold it, because it was like 1 repair away from the cost of what the car is worth.
Go to Pick Apart. We'll go find it.
I think that dude that bought it was in California.
Ah, whack.
Fucking Japanese front end, guys. If you guys see it.
That shit was tight. Your M was dope.
Fuck, man. Biggest regret ever.
No, see, car-wise regrets for me, the Miata.
Oh, yeah.
The Miata. But that thing did break down on me. That thing was just a rolling shell when I got rid of it. It was... I felt bad to the kid I sold it to.
Yeah.
Like, I felt it was that fucked up. I felt bad. Like, I bought that car for, I think, $1,200. It had over 500,000 miles on it when I bought it.
It really had that many miles.
Really had that many miles on it. Original motor, everything, bro. And then I drove that car to the ground.
I remember that car.
Yeah. When I drove it, the transmission was fucked. The clutch was fucked. The motor was barely holding on. It was fucked, bro. Like, you would be able to... It was the most fucked up thing. You would put it in first gear. You would let off the clutch and be flooring it and go nowhere. My car would just be redlining in first gear. And I'm just like, and clutch is out. My clutch is out. Like, my clutch is out. I'm in first gear trying to roll. And then it would do that for like 10 seconds, redline, and then just bolt me. And then that's how I had to drive the Miata the last few days.
Dude, the new Miatas look sick.
The new Miatas are so hard.
They're so
but
sick.
In my heart, nothing compares to the first generation Miata. Nothing compares to it.
I want to see what these new Zs are about when they come out.
Yeah, the new Zs, those are... The concepts look good.
Yeah,
The concepts look really good. Like, the new Supras, those are hard too, man. Those are dope. I like them a lot.
I like them besides the headlights. The headlights kind of throw me off.
They grew on me. Yeah. I see one at work all the time. It's the new one. I see it all the time. It's growing on me.
I don't know. I definitely want to get a sports car. I really want another like 300 ZX again.
You want a Mustang?
No, I don't. I want another 300 ZX in my life. If I cannot get back this Infinity, I'm going to buy a 300 ZX again.
My next sports car is going to be a Miata. I've already decided. It's not going to be for a long while. I know that. But a Miata is going to be in my future.
I don't know, man. There's something about driving stick.
Oh, I know.
Fucking sports car. Even if it's not fast. Like, my fucking Z wasn't fast, but it was just fun to drive.
No, they're just fun. The Miata wasn't fast at all.
Yeah.
Ooh, nobody thinks that car is fast, but...
Bro,
man.
Even my truck, just how light my old truck, how light it is and shit. I still love fucking pushing it to the limit. Like, it's just so light. It feels like it's faster than it really is.
Yep. Feels like you're driving a go-kart.
Yeah, for sure.
It feels like a go-kart. That was my favorite feeling in the Miata. Driving around, it felt like a go-kart. Oh, especially on the highway. Dude, so much fun.
I was driving my old truck yesterday and I was like, man, I miss this gas mileage. My fucking new truck sucks at gas.
Dude, what's the MPGs on it?
Fuck, I don't know, like 17, maybe less.
More than the Mustang.
And that's, I don't know. I don't think that trip meter is right, bro. Because I'm going through a fucking gas tank in 4 days.
That's how I would be in the Mustang.
I work 10 minutes from home, bro. That's all. That's the only place I go. I don't fucking.
It's all city though. Look,
Yeah.
I was doing all highway.
And I guess all my drives to shit.
Yeah, you're doing multiple drives to work and back a day, bro. Like, there's
Dude,
all
it's
your
so
gas.
expensive, man. Like,
Dude.
fucking $70 to fill up.
Yeah, I know. I would get, I think, on a conservative week with my Mustang, the most I ever got was 14 miles to the gallon. 14 miles to the gallon in my Mustang. Ridiculous, bro.
But it's a V8.
Yeah, it's a V8, but it's still ridiculous.
I know, but at least it's a V8. I wish I had a V8. I wouldn't mind spending $70 to fill up.
Your truck isn't a V8?
It's a V6.
Oh my goodness.
And it's a new motor that just came out last year, so it should be better on MPGs.
Well, it's still carrying a lot of more weight.
It is.
That all factors too.
Fuck, man.
Well, that's your fault for getting a truck.
I want a V8.
You could have gotten a small little Civic like I have. And
I need a truck.
Yeah, you do need a truck. You need a truck.
I need a truck.
No, but see, that's why I got the Civic. I went from the Mustang to the Civic because the gas mileage was killing me. I'm getting double what I was with my Mustang.
Dude,
right now.
like my mom's CRV, I like that thing. I wish I had that.
CRVs are tight.
Like, it zooms around pretty well. It's not fast at all.
They're comfy though.
Yeah, but it zooms around pretty well. It's fucking all my shit that I wanted my truck for mostly fits in there too. Like, might have to break down my bikes a little more, but it's like it fits in there.
You should have thought about that before you invested in your badass truck.
I know, but I'm compulsive. I just, pretty compulsive when it comes to purchases. If I want it, I get it.
Yeah, that's a big problem with me too.
Man, you should see my Amazon checkout list, my cart. There's like 100 items in my checkout cart.
See, I'm lucky enough to where my wife checks my cart on Amazon and she will filter through things. She's like, you don't need this, you don't need this, you don't need this.
I don't need nothing.
Get yourself a wife to filter your Amazon.
I need a wife that's not gonna go purchase everything on Amazon too, though.
No.
Everyone, hey, there's Amazon addicts out there.
Oh, like, for sure. We went through a phase.
Bro, my homegirls, that Melissa and Kel, yeah, I'm calling you guys out. Literally, like 3 Amazon packages a day at their door every day. Damn. Every single day.
That's wild.
Like every single day.
Like just little shit?
Just anything.
That's crazy.
Like literally at least 3 packages at their door every day.
No. We went through a phase with Amazon. I think everybody did though. It was during the pandemic. Like during the pandemic, everybody Amazoned everything.
Oh yeah, because you couldn't fucking buy shit.
You couldn't go to any stores. Amazon was at my house every day. Amazon literally was at my house every day.
Those dudes get paid, but they get work so hard.
It's not worth it. The stories I've read about Amazon workers, I don't think it's worth it.
I mean, it wouldn't be a bad second gig because if you get fired, fuck it.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll ask somebody. I actually know somebody that is a manager at an Amazon facility. I'll talk to them.
Yeah, but I mean, I wouldn't do it at this point. But during the pandemic, seems like it was a good gig.
Even right now, things aren't going great in the world. Why not? As a backup gig, as a side gig.
Yeah, I feel like everything's getting a little bit more back to normal though. Kinda.
I need it way more back to normal. I need it like 2018 normal.
Like what though?
Like like everybody else in the world, I'm tired of wearing a mask.
Oh yeah,
I'm over that shit.
Oh, fucking like, for sure.
Like, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of telling people at work, "Hey, put on your mask."
Do you get in trouble if you don't?
Yeah.
Because when I started at Caesars, they would tell us if the security cameras don't see you, at least go like this to the customers, you'll get in trouble.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous, man. Like, who
it is ridiculous.
Cares nowadays?
It's ridiculous because the government cares, and I've seen like people actually checking on property, like cops and stuff, like
really
for compliances. Yeah,
no
I've seen
way,
it.
Man.
Yeah, I've gotten it pointed out to me by my boss. So it happens. It does happen. And then
well, what's so stupid, especially like you that work at a casino, that motherfuckers are allowed to smoke and they're just blowing their smoke everywhere.
That's why
like
it
it
is
doesn't
stupid.
just linger, you know?
No, we already said smoke kills COVID. That's why.
Weed smoke.
Oh, right. Just weed smoke.
Just weed smoke kills COVID, not cigarette smoke. You dirty lungs.
Ugh. Cancer sticks.
Yeah, cancer stick, dirty lungs.
Cowboy killers.
Yeah, dude, that shit's fucking like it's been 2 years now, guys.
Yeah.
Let's take that shit off.
I want the mask to be gone. And I'm tired of the fake social distancing, because social distancing in Nevada is still in place technically.
Where?
Exactly. Where? Exactly.
Where?
But it's mandated still. So,
What?
but where? Yeah, exactly.
Like, where does anyone social distance?
Nowhere. We fake social distance at work. I'm tired of it.
Really?
Yeah.
See, like that's
if you
why
walk by my department, you'll notice it.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
that's whack.
Yeah, it is whack.
I'm not into that shit no more, man. Like, well, I was never scared of COVID at all, but it's like it's been 2 years. Like,
Dude.
fucking, like I'm the most vaxxed anti-vaxxer you'll ever meet. If you don't want to get vaxxed and you die, you die. If you're vaxxed and you die, you die. That's just gonna happen. Like, you
Yeah,
can't
of
do anything
course.
about it now. You know,
No, for sure.
like.
It's dumb though. I'm over it. I'm done with COVID. I don't care.
You know-
I've had it 3 times. I'm over it.
Like, wear that shit around your grandparents. You know, that's it though. Like, just
Like,
take
yeah.
your
Or if you feel sick, wear a mask. I'm okay with that. If you feel sick, wear it.
stay home. If
Or
you feel
stay
sick,
home.
Just stay home.
Stay
It's
home.
Not that fucking hard.
Call sick from work. Don't feel bad about calling sick. That your health is important. Stay your ass home if you don't feel good.
Yeah, dude. Like, everyone. Like, I'm kind of glad in the last 2 months, through the whole pandemic, is the most people I personally known that got in COVID.
Yeah.
The last 2 months.
Yeah.
So it's like, dude, we're all gonna get it. So we got antibodies. You know, like, we're good.
Yeah, dude. I should
It's
have.
as good as it's gonna get.
Yeah, exactly. It's as good as it's gonna get. Let me breathe my air. That's it. I'm tired of wearing it at work. My face breaks out right where the masks are
Yeah.
all the time, and I'm sick of it. I'm just tired of it.
Especially like, I'm not with like you having to show your vaccine card to get into places too, man.
No, yeah,
Like I said, if you got it, you got it. If you don't, you don't. You're running the risk of possibly getting sicker than the people who got the vaccine.
exactly.
Like,
It should be your choice. I don't like that people are mandating it. My company mandated all management to have it. If you're in a management position, you're vaccinated. Like, there was people fighting it. That
I mean, personally, I think I would at this moment not be vaccinated if it wasn't for MGM Properties made their employees do it. And I was working at Caesars. I go, well, we're fucking next, because that's how it fucking
And it
goes in the
was.
casinos.
just like that.
But Caesars didn't make you.
They didn't
Nope.
at all ever.
Mm-mm.
Damn.
Nope, they didn't ask you to get tested every week or nothing like that. They were just like, keep
No,
wearing
yeah.
your fucking mask, you know. And that's the only reason I got it. I think
don't
to
know.
this day,
It might be different now at Caesars. It might be different
I
because
mean, my mom works there. She tells
Yeah.
me.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
Damn. See, no, that's crazy because I don't know, man. I got the vaccine because they were doing weekly testing at my job, like, and the amount that they were requiring for you to pay is ridiculous. To take a test at work, $80.
was it the fucking swabbing your nose?
Yeah. $80 though. Each week, bro. Deducted from your paycheck.
That's a lot.
Each
man.
week.
That's a
That's
lot.
$160 a check, $320 a month.
That's a lot.
300 and
That's like
The
your
way-
insurance,
dude, you're charging me to work.
right?
You're
Right.
charging me to work.
Right.
That's how I looked at it. And I'm not gonna pay whatever. I wasn't anti-vax. I'm not pro-vax. Do whatever the fuck you want, right? Same. So yeah, I got it simply because I didn't want to get charged anything at work.
Dude, that's so crazy, man. Like, I wouldn't have done it if, like I said, I wouldn't have done it at all if it wasn't for I thought Caesars was gonna make us do it. And, I mean,
Yeah.
it is what it is. I did feel fucking different for sure for like the first couple months after I got it.
I
No,
didn't.
I did, man. I felt like more tired all the time. Like, I was never taking naps.
Yeah.
I started taking a lot of fucking naps.
I felt like that after my COVID bout though. Like, I didn't feel right after COVID.
Well, I mean, technically they're injecting you with COVID, so
Yeah. So I guess same
makes
same
sense,
difference. Yeah. But after my second time of COVID, I didn't feel right. I still Maybe I'm one of those lingering effects people. I still
Well, like
feel it.
Butter says, fuck the Chinese.
Fuck the Chinese.
Fuck the Chinese.
And like Butter says, you guys want to check out some NFTs? I got some NFTs coming out.
Racehorses NFTs, guys. Get it. You guys don't even know the new wave. We're about to be rich.
We're about to be rich on horses.
Rich.
Digital horses, guys.
Don't tell them.
You might be racing horses. I'm going to start NFT hamsters. NFT hamsters, guys. You heard it here first.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Let's do it.
On this, we're going to close out. This has been really fun.
It was cool.
It was really fun.
It's my first time trying to podcast, so I hope I wasn't too away from the mic.
No, you did a lot better than my previous co-host, Ruby. Ruby, when you hear this, learn how to pick up your mic, because literally the whole time she was talking like this.
Oh yeah, if you can't hear yourself on the headphones, they can't hear you either.
Cocksucker.
Yeah, cocksucker.
I had a female Joey Diaz on my podcast. But shout out Ruby. Sorry you couldn't make it for episode 3 of Freddy Plus 1.
Plus once.
This is Roberto's plus 1. He's my plus 1 today. Do you want me to plug your Instagram, your Twitter, or your bike shop or anything like that?
Nah, fuck all that.
All right, fuck all that. All right, guys.
But if you're a blonde girl and you're looking to get knocked up,
hit
me up.
If you're a blonde girl, you're at least 5'6".
Yeah, that's cool.
5'6". No, 5'5". I could see you with someone a little shorter. 5'5". You need to be 5'5", blonde hair, at least a C cup.
At least, for
my
sure.
boy is not gonna deal
I'm a tip
with you
man more
small
than an
titty
ass man.
bitches.
Yeah.
I know
that's
that.
a fact for sure.
You a small titty bitch, get the fuck out of his inbox.
Green, blue eyes. I want to have some nice babies.
Both, like that girl for
like a husky.
Yeah.
Like,
you need to be pretty like a husky, bitch.
Yeah, one eye like a different color.
Yeah, I was gonna say like the girl, and she's just not. Is she just not that into you?
Never seen that.
Don't
watch chick flicks.
No, it's not. T.J. Miller, Jay Bouchel, good movie.
I haven't watched it.
Really good movie. We'll watch it after and get high. All right,
well,
guys.
If you look like a husky, hit me up.
Bye, guys.